It's my passion. That's fair enough. I forgot I started this one just to like race someone. Game is quiet. Game must be turned louder. So where the fuck should I attempt to run? I don't remember where I've gotten berries. I've done 3 of them in the first area. I don't think I did the C side. Oh no, I did. I didn't do the B side. But I'm bad at the video game. I'll try B side. I think the game's still too quiet. You know why it was low? It's because when I was racing or trying to catch up to someone, that I turned it down. Alright, it's been a long time since I've played this game in like some sort of like hard actual stuff. So we'll see what I do. You know, we'll see how it goes. I have faith in my abilities. After a little bit of warm up, probably. Oh, I didn't jump. I don't know. People could force me to play this game all the time, and I would be so for it. I'm like, yeah, just an amazing platformer. Sounds like my cup of tea. With excellent music and like a lovely story. Which one's this room? Yeah. Ha! There we go. This is a room I used to have trouble with all the time, so that was bad. I don't remember how to do that room at all. Ooh. But we'll figure it out. You think there's a clear divide between Celeste players and the Hollow Knight Chads? What if you played both and 100%ed both of them? What does that make you? Am I just like the legendary gamer? That makes you a farty McCumrag. Dude, I'm one of the club. I'm one of the boys. Let's go. Ah! Oh, that was not what I meant. Did I play the DLCs? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The Pantheons can go fuck themselves. I hated them. Hollow Knight 2 is going to be awesome. Don't get us started. We talk about this all the time because they don't give us anything on Silksong. And all we just want like a morsel of information. Just like a new trailer. Just give me a new song. Anything. I just want something. I'm dying for it. I mean, also Maddie, the person who made Celeste, is making a new game. And I'm also like super hyped for that, even though they've shown basically nothing. But I'm very ready for it. Whoa, we're fine. Jesus. Ah! The engine for Hollow Knight 2 isn't even confirmed yet, so there can't be content without the engine. They don't have... Really? So all the old stuff was made in the old engine and they're changing it? You heard it's Unreal, but it may be 2.5D. That would be weird. I really like the OG, like the Hollow Knight style, so I wouldn't be sad if it stayed exactly the same, but the gameplay was different. I just want my Hakale button still. Adina! I just want that. Oh! That was an accident. Let's go play Symphony of the Night. Why would I go play Symphony of the Night if I want Hollow Knight 2? Ah! Demon, I've never gotten all the golden berries that I feel I'm capable of, so I come back on occasion. You should know this. It's not the first time I've done this. Symphony of the Night. Ooh, got him. Don't do it to myself. I want to. I have nothing else to do in the game aside from, like, potentially learn how to speedrun part of it. I'm not going to get them all. There's no way I will. But I think I can get, like, a chunk of them. I don't think I can get them all. I don't. But I definitely can get all of them from the first part of the game. And I think I could probably get them all from the second part. The first 2 chapters I should be able to get. Have I not played Symphony of the Night? I have not. I did not have it growing up, and I had no way to play it, so I have not played it. I was never a Castlevania player as a kid. I also have never played Super Metroid, so if you're like, how do you like... If you're like, how do you like Hollow Knight if you don't like this? I haven't played either of the games that, quote-unquote, made Metroidvanias a thing. I was too young for Super Metroid, because it was, like, the N64 was out by the time I was born, or the year I was born, at least. And then Symphony of the Night, we didn't have growing up. I had no way to get it. So, you know, when you're a child and can't afford games, and you just want, like, the cartoony ones because you're a kid, that's the play. I was raised on platformers. Mario, Crash, Spyro. Use an emulator? Symphony of the Night's not on SNES. Isn't it on PlayStation? Am I crazy? Isn't it on PS1? It's the accumulation of all the Metroidvania games. It was peak achievement of everything everybody loved about the games before they took a dirt nap. I know, don't worry, I'm well aware of its standing, but I don't know. It never called to me like the other games did. Not even like Hollow Knight called to me. Like, I was asked to play it by a friend, and I was like, sure, give it a shot, and then I liked it a lot. I'm sure it's sick as fuck, but... Oh, I'm dumb. You had it for Sega Saturn? It's for PS1. Wait, it was on Sega Saturn? I guess games back then did get, like, dual released all the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a PS1, though. Ah. Yeah, I just don't like using emulators for games. I try not to use emulators for anything. Unless I really wanted to play something and I owned the game, then I would feel okay about it. But I don't like using emulators. It doesn't feel right. Why? I don't know, I just don't feel right doing it if I don't own the game. I'm not trying to steal from the companies. Not that they would, like, get the money at this point anyway, right? Some random person on eBay would get it, but still, I feel kind of scummy about it. Everything I've ever played. I don't think I've ever played an emulator in my life. That's not true. I played Majora's Mask on a friend's computer because he wanted me to try it because I never had Majora's Mask growing up. The only games you feel okay emulating the ones that are like super expensive to get now. Yeah. All companies that residuals nowadays are just resellers. I know nobody's gonna sell fresh presses of PS1 games. I know, but like if there was a digital download for it, I would pay for that instead of emulating it. I would buy it on like a service. Motions to Pokemon games. Oh look, I mean, Pokemon games being emulated are like one of the ones I care the least about. Just because the way Nintendo releases them sucks, but also, like, I could play a Pokemon game and feel fine about it because I own all the ones I would want to play, I think. I wouldn't download a car. What does this one mean? I'm very confused about what this question means. I wouldn't download a car. I don't know what that means. Zoomer? What? I don't even know what you're saying. I wouldn't download a car? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I made that. I went the wrong way. I'm dumb. Also, don't call me a zoomer. I'm a millennial, boy. I don't want to be lumped in with them, even though who fucking cares, right? We're just people at the end of the day. For some reason, we just like classifying others for no goddamn reason. Just because we want to differentiate groups to feel better or worse than others. I don't know why. Do I have a PSP? I do not. I have a PS1, 2, and 4. I never had a PS3 or Vita or P. There's an Ace Attorney game they want that wasn't as popular as the other ones. It's super expensive. I mean, look, I get at one point when you're like, I just want to play this game, but I can't afford it, you know? And again, I don't care if people emulate. I just don't emulate. People can emulate. I don't give a rat's behind about it. I just don't feel right doing it personally. It's a personal thing. But, like, say if I wanted to play, like, Pokemon Heart Gold on stream, I would feel okay emulating because I own the game. Like, I can pull out my cartridge. But I can't stream it because I don't have a DS capture card. And I don't want to go through that process. You got the PS1 screen add-on with the pop-up 240 double 120 watt screen, like the thing that you would like bring in the car with you, so that you could play PlayStation in the car. Or are we thinking of two different things here? Yep, yeah. I remember those commercials. I didn't have that because I didn't need it when I was a kid, but I do remember those commercials. Oh, that's not where you want to get stuck. Okay. Okay. You think I'm 29? I am not 29. I'm 25. "29 is probably the oldest anyone ever has thought I was. Most people say I'm young. Everyone's like, you must be like 19. I'm like, nope, but I appreciate that, I guess. Even though at my age, I don't really care about if like, oh, I forgot to get my... like, I don't care if people think I'm young or old at this point, because I'm not at an age to be like offended or complimented. I'm like, thanks, I guess. I hope I get that when I'm like, 40 or something. You get 23 a lot? You're 33? And people say 23? That's crazy. At first, you thought I was 26 because I remind you a lot of your brother, so you just associated that. I mean, it's fair. I would not know. But I'll take your word for it. I think, I mean, I think I fit the bill of looking like I'm someone in their 20s, but I think when I'm shaved, when I have no beard, I think I could pass for like a 20-year-old pretty easily. Like no beard, short hair. I think I could look like like 5 years younger. I do kind of have a baby face. I do. It's why when people describe themselves, or I ask them, like if someone were to describe themselves like in like an attractive word, I don't think I would ever use the word hot for me, because I don't think I fit that bill. I don't even think I fit the bill of handsome. I think I'm like cute, which isn't a good or bad thing. But like if I had to pick one word, I think it's that. I don't think I'd be like, yeah, I'm like a hot dude. Which some guys definitely would. But I think the same thing can be said for girls. Like, you know, there's a difference between pretty and like cute or whatever, right? Or beautiful. I think pretty and beautiful have different distinguishes, at least in my head when I think of them. I'm not fishing for compliments at all, because when I get compliments, I feel very uncomfortable and awkward. Take the word from the introvert himself, who doesn't want to talk to, like, who doesn't want to be the center of attention out in public ever. Darn. Makes me very awkward when someone gives me a compliment, because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to take a compliment, you know? And I think that's a problem a lot of people have. I don't think I'm like unique at all for having a trait like that. I think a lot of people feel weird when they get compliments out of nowhere. It's different when you get one from like your significant other, or like, you know, someone in your family. But I don't know. I'm not super for it. I mean, then there's the weird compliments, but I'm really good at this game. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I have yet to complete the goal of getting a golden berry. But I also don't. What makes you say that? The fact that I'm talking, or the fact that I'm like just doing it? I don't know. It's muscle memory. I got nice eyebrows. I've never got that one. That's never one I've gotten. Because nice eyebrows, people usually say I have like big eyebrows, because I don't ever get them like done. And an ex of mine was like, "You should get your eyebrows done." I'm like, "No, I don't think so." And I've still never done it. I just don't. I'm just happy I don't have like a unibrow. You know, that's the one thing about that. And you like my voice? Thank you. That's one of like the, and I say this anytime it comes up, that is like the ultimate like compliment, I feel, because it's something you have no control over, unless you're faking your voice. But I don't do that, because that's way too much mental overhead. But like a nice voice compliment is like genuine. That's like thank you, because I had no control over that. If someone likes, "You look really good today," right? You could be like, "Thanks, I really like, you know, I did myself up," or something. Oh, but if someone's just like, this thing you don't control, I think that hits home really hard. I don't have caterpillars. I know I didn't say that, but I don't think I have like thin eyebrows. You knew this Middle Eastern guy who had mustache brows? That sounds funny. Or just like out of control. Like, I don't know what you do with that. You definitely have control over your voice in a few voice acting classes and completely change your voice. Yeah, but at what point is it natural? You know? I'm not saying you don't have control over it, but you could fake your voice, and if someone's like, "You have a nice voice," well, I mean, they're complimenting the fake voice you're doing. If it's just you talking and you're just being genuine, then I think it's different. You know, I don't know. It's just how I think of it. We all have different like ideas of compliments that I think we feel mean more. And I think something like voice or eyes or smile or laugh, things like that, I think stand out way more than something that you can easily change. Yeah, you could change your eye color. You wear colored contacts. Oh God, now your eyes are, you know, your eyes are like the clearest blue you've ever seen or something. But at what point are you like, they're just contacts? So thanks, I guess. But that's, again, it's just the ones that stick out to me, not to everyone. Some people want those, what I think of, I don't want to call them shallow compliments, but those vindicative more compliments, right? The ones that like, I worked for this and I'm glad that you are appreciating it, right? In voice asking for a masculine voice, they teach you to clear your throat and then hum in your deepest tone, then use that tone for your talking voice. That sounds weird. I was gonna try it, but I don't want to. It also sounds weird because I don't have, like, I have headphones in. Do it. Hold on. There's an example of why you just like first. When you're looking for a job, sometime last year, sometime later told you to call back when you're older, so there's that. Yikes. That's kind of fucked. That's just like rude of them to a point, right? So hum in my deepest tone. I have to hear myself. No, I hate that. I don't want to do that. Oh God, I don't like that. But that's part of the thing, right? That's part of the beauty of it sometimes. I don't personally, like, I'm happy I don't have like a super deep voice. I don't think I have a deep voice at all. But I think that's just how I hear myself, because the way you hear yourself is different than how other people hear you. But I don't think I have a deep voice. I think I'm very tenor, and I like that. Like, I want to have, for me, I would prefer that I have a higher tonal voice than a lower tonal voice. Just because that's what I like more, you know? But some people would prefer the lower voice, but I like that in my head, that I sound higher pitched. Your voices depend on how long your throat is or how long your torso is. If you're tall, you have an ability to speak very, very low. Really? That's very interesting. People with really deep voices intimidate you. I feel that. I get that. I did not know all these fun facts about your voice. I've learned so much about the voice that you are given. I would have never thought that a torso length, that your human body is back. It is. It's crazy. It's fascinating. There's a reason why I want to be a doctor, you know? I like science and I like the human body. I think it's really cool. But no. I'm gonna be a doc. Technically speaking, I'm trying to be a physical therapist. So to be a physical therapist, you have to get your doctorate degree. So I will be a doctor of physical therapy someday. Someday. I start back up school in the fall. PT is awesome. PT is awesome. It's fucking magic, man. I've never had PT because I've never been that severely like hurt or anything, or had surgery. But I've worked in PT for years. It's just so cool. And the fact that like it works, right? People always think like they'll be like, what's this gonna do? But if they do it, it works. It's awesome. Plus, it's not like at the end of the day, I find it really cool because it's not like the patient did everything at some point, right? Like they're the ones who fix themselves because the manual that therapists do, it doesn't do much. Fun fact, the manual is not the part that matters. It's the exercise and doing things properly to get your body back into working condition. That's the part that matters. The manual is just to make you feel better and everything like that. Sure, it helps relieve pain and whatever, but it's the less important part. Your buddy started his own practice at, he's 33, he works like 20 hours a week and has a boat. He was sued over his nutritional advice. Well, he shouldn't be giving nutritional advice, technically. It's not something I would do. It's like when I used to work in a PT office, the patients would ask me questions. And I was like, you should ask your therapist. I don't really know, you know. I could give you my hunch, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I think someone suing him over nutritional advice might be kind of fucked up, depending on what happened. Like, if he just gave, like, hey, maybe you should do this, and they took it to heart, and then something bad happened, that's different. But if they just did it with, like, and then they spoke to a nutritionist, and the nutritionist was like, what? That makes no sense. Who told you this? You should sue them. I mean, I think that's a bit far. Unless there was some, like, known allergy. But still, I don't know. I don't know the details. It's not important. There are lawyers that pretend to have issues and wait for you to slip and record your ass. And then you have to go to court. That's true. That's true. There are, you know, snakes in the grass, right? Nutritionist is certificate. Dietitians are the doctors. Okay, yeah, sorry. Dietitians. I got my titles incorrect. My verbiage slipped. But still, I don't know. I think... I thought... this is not good. I think there's a point when everyone should just chill the fuck out. But... what do I know, right? I mean, you know, it's a real question. Like, if I could have a lawsuit happen and I would just be like set for life, probably go for it. But still, you're learning so much this stream. We're an educationalist. I got to put that tag on. Yeah. Lawyer culture in the U.S. is fucked up. Oh, definitely. I mean, a lot of job culture in the U.S. is fucked up. Let's be honest. Capitalism, dude. We love it. Not. But hey, the world is what the world is, and unfortunately, it probably won't be changing anytime soon. All we have to hope is that slowly we make incremental differences that are good and matter. Even though a lot of the people on this planet, or at least in our country, are against it. This has been your PSA to get out and vote. No, okay. I have an RD and studied DPD. Did 12 years in school, moved to IT. Did you actually do 12 years in school and then swap to IT? Because that's quite the difference there. That's like you just being like, I know truly what I want, and then you followed your heart instead of following the money potentially or whatever. I don't know. Dietitian sucks ass. I would not know, but I will take your word for it. Your parents pushed you into med school and you like nutrition? Yeah, I mean, shit like that can be fucked up, you know. Oh, I made a mistake. I mean, at the end of the day, they probably, hopefully, wanted what's best for you, and parents don't know what you want. They will merely just nudge you in a direction they think. when I started college, I thought like I wanted to be a PA, which is an assistant. But as time went on, I switched to PT. And before I swapped to PT, my mom was like, I think you should do physical therapy. So it's funny, sometimes they are right, you know? Sometimes they're dead wrong, but sometimes they are right. And that's like, you know, sometimes parents know you better. Granted, I mean, there's a lot of things that like I wish I could do instead that would be like, I think better for me. But they're just things that are unlikely to happen, so you can't expect them to, you know? Would I love to be like a huge streamer? Oh yeah, it'd be sick as fuck, but that's not a realistic job or goal, so you can't do that. So I don't do it. I'm in school. Would it be sick to have like just followed my love for music to like try to be like, you know, a music person? That would have been sick, but it's just not likely. Like my friends, my group of friends, a bunch of them are in a band together. Shout out to Playing Heroes, go check them out. But you know, I'm assuming they're just doing it for the fun and like the passion, the fun and the passion. But I hope they're not just like riding on it. I hope they're gonna do something else as like the realistic plan. And I think they will. I think they're smart enough. You did 2 years of chronic disease prognosis. Jesus. You made an extreme pivot. I respect the pivot again. Like you followed your heart instead of like other people's ideas. You marched to the beat of your own drum, or whatever the other sayings will be, right? And I respect that. Because you did what was for you, as opposed to what may have been for other people. Or what other people thought was best for you. And that's all that matters, right? Your goal, I mean, my goal is for me to be happy. Even if I'm not making like super bank, right? That's not what matters. Sure, it helps. Like, but I keep doing that. But it's not what matters most. I just want to be doing something I'll enjoy. And I think PT is it as a realistic job. From everything I've done in PT already, I enjoy it a lot. And I think just doing the stuff that, like, being someone who's knowledgeable and can properly do the stuff instead of just be told what to do and, you know, take people through the motions, I think it's better. More rewarding for me. Physical therapy, indeed. Yes, that's correct, Celeste. IT is way more awesome. You work like 1 hour a day and play video games and watch TV and hang out with your dog and cat every day. Rather, working sucks. Hey, that sounds like a pretty sweet gig. Hello, Celestial. How are you tonight? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, physical therapy. That's where I'm going. We're talking about work and life and random shit because I'm just in an endless loop of trying to get this golden berry. That was close. I didn't hold A. That's my bad. Yeah, dude, it's just a world. PT is legit, brilliant, great people. It's true. Don't get me wrong. You're available 9 hours a day, but you don't have to do jack shit. When shit hits the fan, you're around, but you don't have to be in the hospital or dull practice during working hours on your feet. It's true. It's definitely, you know, you make a point for yourself, right? But I'm someone who, like, I want to work with people. Like, not that I'm like Mr. Social Butterfly, but I don't want to be cooped up in my house all day because then I would never leave, right? Like, as someone who just is an introvert and is happy enough to just stay inside and do nothing, I need a reason that I'm going out and then interacting with, like, people. Plus, it'll, like, put me on a schedule that I think is important to me. Because if I don't have anything to do, which I have nothing to do right now, oh, Oh, that was really bad. I just don't do anything. Like if I'm not with my friends or, you know, having a plan, I just do nothing. And not that I don't enjoy that. It's just like I'm wasting away. And I've just come to recognize that about myself. That I think having a normalized schedule will be good for me. So you need outside motivation. Yeah, I mean, kind of. Outside motivation or just like a reason to yeah. Because I'm happy to like stay inside and watch fucking YouTube or Twitch or whatever and play video games all day. Like I am easily capable of doing that forever till the end of time. But it's bad because then I'm just not productive and I don't do anything. So I need a normal person job that'll like get me to do things and have a life. You were like that for a long time. Hey, I mean, maybe I will grow out of it at some point, right? I don't know. But I think also like being in a relationship would help, right? Like if I had someone else who like wanted to do stuff, then I would be fine. But I don't always want to bother like my friends if they're busy because they have work or something, right? You're going into dental hygiene? That's crazy. See, that's one that my brain never understands. I super respect it. But what gets you into that one, Celestial? I'm curious. What makes you be like, I want to be a dental hygienist or a dentist or whatever you're going to be? Is it just like, I don't know where I want to know what the interest is, you know? I'm just curious. Masters of Science mostly. I mean, if that's it, if it's just like an interest in the science and stuff, then I get it, you know? As someone who loves science, like I'm there, just not for that science. He's always liked healthcare and science. Fair enough. I feel the same way. When I finished high school, I was like, I want to do something in healthcare for sure. And lo and behold, I'm trying my best. But what do you want to be? Do you want to be a dentist? Do you want to be an orthodontist? Do you have like one that you've chosen? Or are you just going general for now and you'll figure it out later? Dental hygiene has many traits that make it appealing to you. Okay, that's about all I need to hear. You could go into detail if you want, but no need. Again, we all have our interests, right? It's lower than dental school, actually. Ah. You work for about 90% of the time you're at work. Mm-hmm. That's fine. So then what's the difference? Like nursing compared to doctors. Okay. Your cousin is a dental hygienist? I mean, if you get your teeth cleaned every 6 months or whatever, we've all known some dental hygienists in the day. We used to have one, like we've switched dentist a couple times. But we went to one for the longest time that she was one of those who likes to talk to you while she's working on your mouth. So you're like cleaning your teeth. So you're just like, why? Like, I can't answer your question right now, Mary. That wasn't her name, but she's just incapable. But again, it's good to know. It's good to know that like you know that we all just find different things interesting, right? We all have different passions or interests, and that's why we have all these jobs and stuff. You're an advocate for proper mouth health, and this can mean education, treatments, or preventative procedures like sealants. Okay. Okay, I understand now. I understand. That's a great way to describe it, to like make it clear cut. Yeah, I remember at one point my mom was pushing me to be like a radiologist or like an x-ray tech or something. And that sounded boring to me compared to me trying to do PT. Because, I don't know, it just didn't seem very interesting. Maybe it would be. I don't know what all the secrets behind it are, but it didn't sound appealing. Like, I'm someone who wants to, I'm very mechanical. I like to work with my hands a lot, or like work with movement. So PT was like that, you know? Let's move your body in certain ways to help you. And like with my body being able to like, you know, use my hands to help. So it was like the play. And I think when I get there, it'll be a good time. My old boss is already like, graduate please, I want to hire you, thank you. And whether that offer stays on the table or not, or if I choose to go elsewhere for monetary purposes or benefits or whatever the heck, then, you know, it's fine. It's a stable job with lower hours and stress compared to other healthcare jobs. Calm environment helping people, consistent hours, and a certain repetitiveness and predictability. Yeah, I get that. Def not wrong. That's also one of the things I like about PT is that you get to know the people, right? They're not just like an in and out patient. Like you see them 2 to 3 times a week, and like you know them. And then when they leave, you know, you're just like, I did good. I hope I never see you again. At least on the schedule. That was always the joke I used to tell patients when they quote unquote graduated from PT. I was like, don't come back, okay? Like on the schedule. You worked as an RDN for about 2 years. Your directive administrator asked you to check with your director of IT because the Epic software was broken or some shit. And it wasn't giving one of your patients a proper regimen. It went down to the IT nerds in the basement. They were playing ping pong in their little cave in the basement. That's funny. That's very funny. It will leave you with enough time for family and to maintain your hobbies. Yeah, exactly. It's a like a totally normal job that's not like gonna eat your life up, right? And that's great. You realize then and there that you don't want to stand for 12 hours a day. That's very fair. I mean, I have no desire to be, at this point, maybe, who knows, if I get around to clinical rotations, maybe I will want to work in a hospital, but right now, how I feel, I do not want to work in a hospital. I could save this, I could save this. I'm a gamer. Oh, I'm so good. I haven't done those jumps in a long time. But and then I just choke like that again. But those jumps never leave. But yeah, man, it's just I don't want the stress of a hospital. That environment is like intimidating and seems way more stressful and scary to me. My brother works as a teacher, and he was like, you should work for, you know, our school, so that way you only have to see like one kid every half hour. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's definitely like an option. And schools would give like good benefits, I'm sure, but I don't know how much I want that. It's all, you know, who sees. 4 years later, you're a system admin for a company in San Fran, making more money than you made prior. And you play ping pong sometimes. That's pretty sweet. It always feels good, right, when you make the change over to something else, something that you want, something that you like, and you make more as well. So aside from just feeling better about it, you also like, it's like this was like the right move for like my future as well. With whatever you're trying to do with your future. If your future is like you want to move somewhere, or if it's you want to have kids, or if you want to travel, then it's like, bam, I have money for that. You hate this cultural idea that more higher level jobs are better and make you more quote unquote successful. You don't want a big job, that's for sure. Oh, I totally get that. I think it's, here's the thing, right? I think it makes sense in a sense, but it shouldn't be like the be all end all. Oh, I went to school for 12 years, so I should make 6 figures like easy or something. But again, you have to do that in some sense, just because otherwise you won't have the people who do it. You won't have the number of people who do it, probably. So if we need these jobs like to exist and have enough people to work them, we need some reason to draw people in. But yeah, you don't need a big job. Big jobs are fucking scary. The people who do that shit forever is scary. You can just be an electrician or some shit and make that same amount. Money isn't everything. It's true. It overwhelms kids who think they have to be some millionaire engineer to be happy. Money is a tool. You're not wrong at all. It is really just what our culture and like society has done. We've just made money such a big important thing where you have to be, it seems like you have to be rich. It's because we glamorize things, right? Like we have all the social media and influencers and whatever. Everyone just shows the best parts of their life online. So, you know, we're all exposed to these millionaire 20-year-olds, and it's like, well, I want to be successful or happy. Or these, you know, we just see these rich, famous people. We don't see real things. It's what all of our entertainment and stuff is. Well, the USA is the only true capitalist country. I know, and our country sucks. I stand by it. America sucks. People on the outside who think it's great, I don't know. Well, depending on where you're from, it could be better. We do have certain things that are great, like clean water and electricity and other things that not everywhere has. But the practices and stuff in the US kind of suck. Also, if you slack off, you'll end up working in a factory. It's a bad way to motivate it. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Look, you got to do what you want to do, right? Move to Russia, people still till their crops, trade their sheep, and use outdated tech to clean their water. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's something that America has that, like, we take advantage for, right? Like, these amenities that we live with, we don't think about as being things that you don't have, right? So it's just what we're used to versus what is real, or what could be. You work an hour a day and you're paid for 9. Jobs that make you work your ass off are stupid. Well, again, it's just it's not cut and dry is the way I want to say. Oh, I didn't jump. But it's not cut and dry. Just to say that is the wrong way to say it, because it just depends. It just depends. You know, whatever you consider work your ass off can vary from person to person. You could be at a desk for 8 hours a day making phone calls, and is that working your ass off, or is it not? I don't know. It probably is, but still. You'd say it could go down a bit in intensity. I agree. No, I agree. Like, okay, like you look at other countries. You look at other countries like vacation time or personal days or whatever, and like America's not the lowest, but it's pretty low. It's not cut and dry, however. Engineering and networking or IT admin jobs are reactive. You work as much as you're needed. You're bankrolled to be there. Someone should hit the fans. You're not. You're absolutely correct. But there are jobs that don't like that can't be fit like that. Or there are jobs that are fit like that, or just that are like that. But there are ones that aren't. You're definitely right. There are some that aren't. But I'm also not educated enough on some jobs and how they work and everything like that. So I'd be lying if I was like, oh, this is this. But I know for PT, a lot of the time you don't, when you leave the office, you're not done because you have notes to write. And notes are like half the job at at least, as shitty as it is. Sweden has 28-hour work weeks, 9-month part-time, 3 months part-time off. Wait, what? 9-month P time, but 3 months PTO is part-time off. What is P time? Part-time, 9 months part-time. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, and they make more than us. Sounds about right. You feel like some Americans don't realize paternity leave. Yes. We don't get that. I feel like some Americans don't realize how well off other rich countries are. Like that the U.S. is unique in the world. Maybe it used to be. Could be wrong impression though. Well, that's why I say like America sucks, right? Like people have these delusions of grandeur about the American dream or whatever, right? But I don't think that exists to the same way that it used to. I think our country has gotten worse, or other countries have gotten better. Oh, I thought I fucked it up. Whether I'm right or wrong, that's just what it feels like. But I would say that our country has shit the bed a little bit. Alright, I think this is the last room, so I'm ready to fuck it up. Imagine having a baby. Imagine you have your baby boy. Imagine cloning yourself with some person who's beautiful. And then your work says come back after 2 weeks or you're fired. It's true. It's fucked up. It really is fucked up. Oh! Terrible. Oh, I told you I was going to blow it. Sweden is 9 months. I mean, you know, it's just, that's how it is here. It fucking sucks. That's just our culture. That's how it is. That's our excuses, right? But that's just, it's dumb. Like, it's antiquated, it's pointless. Like, what's the reason? We shouldn't have to leave our, like, someone working shouldn't have to leave their child to go back to work just because it's been 2 weeks and, you know, the mom's supposed to handle it or whatever. It's dumb. Times have changed and, like, I don't know, things haven't changed. We haven't changed with the times. That's why I say we're antiquated. Like we kept a lot of our, I don't want to say traditions, but our things the same. We never moved past what we set up initially. Or maybe things got worse. I have no idea. Maybe I don't know what fucking paternity leave and off time used to be back in like the fucking 30s. Okay, thought I was dead. Like, what if over time we just got fucking worse? I could believe that. In respect, I've seen things stopped improving some time ago. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. Times are changing. America's mostly conservative. I'm moderate, don't get me wrong, but we've been surpassed, like you said. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm fine for people having whatever views they want. I don't want to make this too political. That's not the point of my streams, but there are things that I feel people should just acknowledge that we should all agree upon. But we don't. And that's just unfortunately how it is. We can't change other people's minds who don't clearly see that things are wrong. I won't hide the fact. I'm very left. I'm very left-leaning. Not to like an insane person, but the things I want to change, like, conservatives do not. Is there a reason we put our money in Swedish accounts? Fair enough, right? Swiss bank accounts. But there just are things that... Ah! Oh. Your motto, right, AMA? I will not ask you anything because, again, I don't want this to become political. I don't ever want to have political discussions. Unless I feel that something is very important to talk about. Like, back in the middle of COVID or before COVID, whenever it happened, with all the fucking, like, all the protests that were fucking justified as shit, I made, like, big announcements to people. I was like, if you are on this side of the fence, I am fucking, like, you should not be here because I will no longer like you. I made donations. I was like, I want this shit to fucking have as much power behind it as it can. And I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Monitor right from a Swedish Overton window. Not one of the craziest who believe in specific issues, not any side of the fence. That's fair. Well, that's why I don't care about people's views, right? Because whoopsie. Anyone can have their views to look out for what's important to them, right? And I think that that's important. You need to have the views that are important for you. But I think there's human things that are just should be normalized. Have I considered extreme levels of violence to solve my problems? No. But like eat the rich, if that's what you mean. Not behind any party or independent, but you believe mostly conservative. I mean, I'm also independent party. I'm not labeled to any party because I think you should vote. You should do whatever you think is best for you or the people that, you know, or whatever. We're talking about politics. I mean, Pop, we're just hanging out. You know, we're just talking about anything. I'm not getting serious. And if anyone's uncomfortable, we ixnay the conversation because I don't want people to be uncomfortable. I also don't want to start fights, which is why I said let's not talk anything real. But again, I think it's just still like 5 vodkas too deep to walk into this. You're only here to fight the mods. There are no mods. I'm the only mod, and I'm the streamer. So be a good person. I don't ask much of people. Just be a good person. At the very least, I just want you to be a normal person, you know? There are no mods. I mean, I'm being real. I haven't modded anybody, and this is because I don't want to burden other people to feel like they have a job if they're in my chat. Now, if it ever got to the point where I need mods, I know who I would ask, but I don't feel it. Be a normal person, bro. Normal, well-adjusted people don't go on Twitch. Look, when I say normal, here's the thing. I don't like the term normal to describe people, but I want to say typical. Just be a human. Just don't be a bad person. That's all I ask of people. You know, we can disagree. You can hate me. That's fine. Just don't be a shit human. You know? Because there's times when you can just be a garbage person for no discernible reason, and then no one wants that. I don't want someone coming in here to pick a fight. But you haven't mentioned it, but you are a very hardcore Celeste player. I figured you were just because you showed up to the Celeste stream. And I was like, this is someone who cares about the game. Normal is a good describer to explain people in the context of taste, but that's fair. Well, when I say normal, I just don't want you to be someone who's fucked up. And I don't want to talk about those people who are fucked up because they don't deserve to be talked about because they're monsters. They're shit humans. You shut up because you follow James forever. And I respect it, Pop. I respect it. I thank you for it. We're one away from 300 followers unless someone unfollowed since I've been streaming. And that's exciting. Mostly serial killers in that group. There's more than serial killers in that group. As essentials, most leftists or reddists don't understand each other. They have different mindsets. They're crazies on both sides, and you think we as people tend to blow these crazies out of proportion. It's definitely true. It's definitely true. Am I not one follower away? I am one follower away. No, when you followed, I was 2 away. I was 2 away, Farty. I'm 1 away now. You pushed me to 1. Which I thank you for. Most people ain't broken. Most people have to try to be fucked up. You followed, now I'm 1 away. Yes. Unless I was 300 when you looked and then someone unfollowed, which happens. I'm pretty sure when you followed, though, I was 298 and you pushed me to 299. I could be wrong. But I do think you're right that the sides don't understand each other. They don't. But also the posts have moved a lot. You're doing Goldens as well. I don't think I'm going to be getting all Goldens, Celestial. I'm just getting the ones I think are feasible for me. And I know I can do this one. I just haven't. You got 201? Berries? 201? I'm at like 178. Or maybe 180. I didn't even dash. I pressed the wrong button. At the highest level, politics is a game to screw the poor people in the U.S. Oh, dude. Preach. Eat the rich. I'm still on that wavelength. Eat the rich. You reveal Celeste addict. I mean, I will never not want to play this game at some point in my life. This game is like, it's honestly like a perfect game. It's so good. Right is mostly alt, right, left is mostly moderate. The US doesn't have an actual leftist platform. I know, if the posts have shifted. Posts have shifted a lot. I agree with that heavily. Left is moderate, and the leftists that are shown are like extremists. It's not even the rich, it's power, truly unquantifiable power, like the families that run the banking industry. Everyone knows out of control. Well, no, I mean there's still problems. There's still problems. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think the rich do have there are issues that it could easily be solved if they were just better people. But they're not. They care about themselves and that's it. But again, we don't need to get super real. They have a lot of issues, but not like Bezos. We're talking dynasty. I know. But he's got a whole center. Okay. I could go over to Rockefeller Center tomorrow if I wanted. I'm obviously joking. You have a problem with media? You believe we need to abolish or destroy slantism or libel in media? And you agree with Trump on that shit? Look, there's problems in everything. Nothing will be perfect, ever. I wasted my thing. Hundreds of millions of dollars. The media's bought lock, stock, and barrel by people. Oops. I mean, look, again, the problems are... It is a control problem. Because everyone is trying to outdo everyone else or, you know, slander or whatever to spread information so that their things are the ones that are watched or the ones that are believed. And it's fucked up because you can't believe anything anyone says anymore. You know, you want to try to find an unbiased news platform, good luck. Media will always be money behind. Will be money behind. Someone's trying to tell you how to think. Yeah. 24-hour media terror machine is terrible. It's all fucked. Like again, we're living in we're living in like a fucked up world where none of us really have truly any control over much of anything aside from our own actions. Because we don't have enough I did it again. We don't have enough influence in any way. I remember I dated my first girlfriend back in high school. She had this dream of becoming the president. And I mean, I don't know if she still has this dream, but like, I have no desire to be the president or any kind of power control person because I don't think I'd handle it well. I think if I was put in that position of power, I wouldn't know what to do. And the only way to, like, I don't know how we fix what we're in, you know? There is no solution in my head. But I hope someday we figure something out. They don't actually have any power. I don't know, man. The chance of you suffering something bad is so low. You can't remember what you followed me for. I mean, depends when you followed me. Yeah, let me click on you. When did you follow me? Let me see if I can remember. Since February 5th, 2020, the day before my birthday. I don't know what I was playing back then. President is... Congress has the truth. There's no perfect fix to the world. We live in outside of genocide as a solution. Yeah, but that's not a solution. That's not the answer. I know you're drunk, but come on. You know that's not the play. No, I know. I know what you're saying. Like, I understand your point. But obviously that is not the thing. Look, here's the real thing that's going to happen. We're either going to get off this rock of a planet and leave people, like some people are going to go and some people are going to stay, and I don't know what's going to happen, or we're never going to leave this planet and we're going to be the cause of our own death. We're already doing it because we're a parasite on this Earth, and eventually either it's going to catch up to us or we're going to get out before it happens. Ah! As an aside, a lot of the physics or other science in media is complete garbage. Real studies are too nuanced and complex to describe on TV, and if you simply the study, let alone when they dramatize it, it can lose all accuracy. Yeah. There are about 400 years before we can actually move somewhere else, at a minimum, according to a model NASA has. I know you meant Simplify Celeste, don't worry. Facebook's data should be used. No, stop. I don't want this shit to be the way that we do stuff, you know? Like, we have so much stuff that matters, and this doesn't. I don't know. You have a study if I'm interested? I mean, I don't need the study. I'm sure I could find it if I wanted, but I'm not saying we'll be getting onto space anytime soon. I'm just saying, like, that's what's either going to happen. We're either going to die on this Earth because of our own actions, or we're going to, some amount of us are going to leave and go try to do something else elsewhere. We'll all be dead. Everyone in this conversation will be dead long before anything happens, probably, unless something insane happens in, you know, the coming years. But you know about the insane modded Celeste levels? I do. They are, I play this game every year on my stream anniversary, typically, which is in February. And I've kind of run out of things to do at this point, aside from attempt to speedrun at it or play modded custom levels. So I'm not sure which one I might do this year if I'm home to do a stream. But I would definitely think about doing either. They're on my ideas. Spring collab? I don't know if I know you well enough to collab, Celestial. This is the first time I've spoken with you. Though you seem like a very genuine person from my understanding so far. And you obviously love Celeste. Oh, that's what it's called. I don't know any of them by name. Spring collab. That's very funny. I do not know Spring collab, at least not by name, I don't think. I used to watch more Celeste YouTube back in like 2018, 2019, but then I stopped. Like, I used to watch the speedrunning scene a lot because shit was insane. And I fell off, and I don't know many of the mod stuff. I've heard tale of them being insane at times. But if that's like the best one, or like a really good one, I will try to keep it in mind. Celestial, what is the what's the farthest or potential, like what levels Golden Berries have you done? I'm curious, like, how far you've gone with it, or if you bounced around. Since you have a lot more of them than I do. +80 levels. 80+ level with length that's in between C-sides and B-sides. Huge team worked on it. It's separated into 5 typical levels. Now play test and have original music. That sounds rad. You have all of them except Farewell. The hardest ones were 7B, 8B, and 6B. Really? We have all except Farewell. That's nuts. Oh, okay. That level alone was bonkers to play. And I got the Moonberry, and that was awesome. But I can't imagine getting the Golden Berry on that one. Took you half a year? Did you play anything else? Or is that all you played? There we go. We got one. Oh, fuck. I forgot I have to do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot. I'm going to choke it. Hi, Joey. Different song, though. Oh. I'm so mad at my... I knew I would choke it. I knew I would choke it. I have the emote for a reason. The emote exists for a fucking reason, dude. I always throw. I'm sorry. I need to post my own fucking emote. I hate myself. I always choke. I always choke. It is fine. I forgot there's the tape or the heart that I had to get to. I know, Joey, I know. I don't know why Twitch hasn't updated that yet. I feel like it should be a thing. But I guess because it's still in beta, so whatever. I will. Why did I do this to myself? I will get there, though. I will. How was work, Joey? Ah! You always heavily practice the last rooms of the chapters. Yeah, I'm dumb and lazy, though. I'm stubborn. Coworkers trying to start shit with you about it. Oh, that's fun. Did they shit on a ball? No. I'm just sad because I cleared the last like room that had like the actual obstacles in it of like the normal level, and then I choked on like the fucking flicker room. They did not, but that would have been funny. Instead of doing just playthroughs, you would repeat individual rooms many times. I mean, that's the smart way to do it, but I find that a little too boring. So instead, I just do this. Especially as like stream content, I wouldn't want to watch that, so I don't do that. I try to stream only things I would want to watch, but you gotta love Celeste, absolutely. I could do it off stream. Oh, I'm dumb. I was reading chat. Basically, they're trying to insinuate when you join conversations when she doesn't know the answer, and saying you're unprofessional for doing so. So because she doesn't know the answer and you're joining to answer it, and they're like, that's unprofessional. Just tell them to... I mean, I guess it depends on how serious the question is, right? But it sounds like they are a little full of themselves. That's just how I see it. Meanwhile, she does the same to you, talks shit about you when you're right there, and basically stole your trainee today. But you're the unprofessional one. Yeah, Joey, you're the bad one. That's how it works. You're the villain of this story. Wish me a very hard spring collab room you just beat. I will give you an idea what it's like. Oh, sure. I'll take a gander. Oh, it's a YouTube video? I'll watch it. I'm dumb. This might blow up my computer, but I'll watch it. Boy, they're really asking of like the tech skill, huh? Oh my god. Damn. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I don't know if I can do that one. That was crazy. You doing the super launches off like a cloud that you jumped off of? I don't know if I have that in me. Obviously brought it up to manager because I thought that was your day. Oh, that sounds super fun, Joey. But now you get to walk home, so that's even more fun, right? I mean, it probably is. Two years, it's a hobby for you. You could do it too if you really wanted. I'm sure I could if I really committed to it. But that is some commitment. I don't do much practice on my gaming. So I would have to actually practice. Yeah, and the new 9-hour shift tomorrow, training the same person. Oh, nice. Fun, fun, fun for Joey. You'll be free eventually, Joey. I don't know what you're going to be free of doing, but you'll be free. I don't know why I even tried to do that. Not that the person that's starting shit with you. Not the person. Yeah, I know. I understood. I always hated training people. Not because it was like hard, but because I always felt awkward. Because I don't like teaching people how to do their job. Can you be free from social worries? For your walk home, you can. Usually because you play with hand, there's similar activities, the rhythms, the muscle memory, the practice. I mean, I have a keyboard back there. I'm very musically inclined in my humblest of opinions. I was a drummer. So, like, I get where you're coming from. Oh, I didn't grab, I'm dumb. I tried to dash. I get where you're coming from. But I also didn't practice too much of my music. Like, I could usually pick it up in just class. But the piano is something I do have to practice. I can't just like try that. Having not played piano when I was younger, it's not something you could just like pick up. In my experience, I have to really like try. I still have like an extremely hard time trying to make my hands do different things. Play drums too? Yo, we're one and the same, Celestian. You're more of a vocals guy than an instrument person, like decent at was piano. Yeah, but piano's like the best instrument. Piano is easier than guitar? Is it? I felt like I was picking up guitar when I used to try to play it much faster than I picked up piano. don't think guitar hurt. I just found it easier. That's what allows composers to write the most insane stuff for piano. You were classically trained on piano? I was not, no. I have no piano training whatsoever. I am merely a hobbyist. I just like it. Doing piano to guitar is harder than guitar to piano. I always heard the opposite. I always heard that if you were good at playing piano, you could pick up guitar fairly quickly. I don't know how true that is. That's what I always heard. Mastering piano is one of the hardest, so absolutely. I don't know. I don't have enough experience in either to really be a judge, right? I don't remember how to play any guitar because I haven't played in like literally 15 years. And the piano, I can barely play much of anything that is requiring me to do a bass part or a rhythm part with a rhythm part alongside the. Why would you do that? Alongside the normal part. I can't talk. But I would love to be able to, like, if I could do anything, if I could just learn a skill instantaneously, it would either be like speak a language or play piano. Those would be like my top 2 choices. I could do something that's like more useful, like fucking, I don't know, cook or something. I don't know, but I would love to be able to play the piano like effortlessly. I think that would just feel amazing. So the difference is that guitar is a much bigger initial dexterity skill check. It can take a while to even make a chord. On piano, you could play a D half diminished 7th chord immediately with instructions. That's true. That's true. But I feel like you could instruct someone to play. Well, it would definitely take more. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just have to logic it out a little bit. You feel like part of your top 3 would be mastering some sport, to be honest, like ice skating or volleyball. It's something musical being part of that top 3 as well. That would be cool, honestly, to be like an ice skater. Or if I could be like a skateboarder or something, or like a snowboarder, that would be pretty cool. Have I ever listened to Rachmaninoff? I can't read. No. Rachmaninoff. His concertos at the peak of piano. I have not. I'm so bad. I have not, though. What kind of piano music do you enjoy? Like all piano music. Just play the piano. I'm into most of it. It doesn't have to be super duper complex. Like, that's impressive, but I don't like listen to a ton of like classical music to a degree. I just like the piano a lot when it's in music. Chopin? No, I don't listen to Chopin at all. Like, classical music is fucking insane when I hear like the fucking wild songs, but I probably personally get more enjoyment out of if I'm listening to like jazz or something. Like, I have no desire. Like, I wouldn't want. It would be sick, but I wouldn't want to play classical piano music. I just want to be able to like freestyle things on the piano confidently. But I'm still like, I know how to play chords and yada yada. But like, I'm not good at moving my hands or knowing what goes with what. I have no theory behind my music brain. I just like what I like. Rubiana, if you're looking at that type of music, it's all about ambiance for you. It's fair. It's clean. Like Exhale from Celeste is like an amazing, like I love that song. And it's like super baby piano. To the Moon also has an amazing theme song. That's almost on piano, excuse me by the way. I love that shit. Oh. Look, here's the thing. Even if I wanted to swap over to something else, there's no way I can do it because I got to the last screen of this. If this takes me another hour, the stream is ending with Celeste, which is totally fine. On and off. It's extremely complex as it gets, but those converters aren't considered masterpieces because of their virtuosity. It's incredibly emotional from sheer panic and sorrow to the most transcendent joy. Its chords have a certain tenderness. You're making it sound super interesting, like it's telling a story just with music, which, I mean, it sounds fucking awesome. But I've definitely never heard any. Especially with headphones and being from like the early 1900s, the harmony is borderline jazz-like. Really? It's very interesting. I do love me some jazz. Jazz just hits different compared to a lot of other musical stylings, genres. I just love when stuff is flow, like improv and stuff. I'm all for it. You like jazz? Exactly. It's not super mainstream, but it's incredibly mainstream among classical pianists. I believe that. I believe that. Ah! Is it on? Could I find it on Spotify? Are his works on the biggest streaming music service in existence? Yes? Alright, sounds good. Another thing to the list of Spotify. I don't know how Spotify just has fucking everything. It's crazy. That's something else I don't understand. I don't understand music streaming, like what is and is not allowed, or how it works. I have no idea, but it's good stuff. It's true, Joey. You're not on Spotify yet. I'm also not on Spotify, but the one song I've ever written was not for many years. So I never shared it. Someday I'll actually finish writing the song that I've been not working on for like 2 years, but I've had the idea for it. Someday. They're not Beethoven, but he's probably still top 20 in terms of famous composers. I believe it. Up there with the likes of Bach. Don't choke this. Oh, I didn't mean to. I fucked that one up. Alright, I will check it out after stream or on a break of like swapping games. But I would guess it'll probably come after stream. just my hunch. But I will definitely give it a listen. Ah! Well, here we go with this again. Gamer jumps. I failed. I did it last time. Oh my god, Celestial. This will give me a great quick thing. What's your least favorite mechanic in this game that they introduce in the levels? If you want to check it out on Spotify though, it's called Piano Concerto. Gotcha. Feathers? Feathers, really? Why? Do you not play with controller? I feel like if you don't play with controller, it would be very hard to control the feathers. Because it's like the only thing in the game that has 360 movement. They have 360 motion, so they don't create the same muscle memory. That's fair. I have a friend who played Celeste or is currently playing Celeste for the first time. Joey knows them. And he really despises wind. And I stand by that wind in this game is fucking great. But he says wind is just bad. And I'm like, nah, that's good. You're bad. But maybe I'm on the wrong side of history there. I just like wind. I think it's fun. Because the game uses it in really cool ways. Where it's friend and foe. And I stand by that as being very, very cool. Even though there's a part that's really hard even though there's a part that's really hard a first playthrough, after doing it 300 times in a row, you know your hand knows exactly what to do every time, but that doesn't work with feathers. Again, yeah, that makes sense. Wind is fine. It's predictable and can be overcome with hypers. Well, he doesn't know hypers. I don't think he knows any like real tech yet because he hasn't gotten to core. I don't think he's gotten to the core yet. I love wind. I think wind is very fun. Even without using tech, I think it's just fun. Otherwise, core blocks. Core blocks can be rough. Oshiron snowballs, also, yeah. I always have a terrible time trying to time my jumps on Oshiro. I don't know why. Oh, I missed. God. I'm bad. I'm bad. I choked the one run. Yeah, there you go. One day, I will have this golden berry, and I will have the entire chapter 1 complete. All 24 berries. There's this thing called core hyper supers. They're considered grandmaster because they're incredibly precise and fast. They make core block 10 times worse. I don't even know what you're talking about. You can do tech on core blocks. That isn't just a fucking super slide tech or hyper, whatever. Fuck. I'm scared to know that. You know dream blocks? The whooshy whoosh, the one that you dash through? Yeah. You can hyper out of them as well. You can hyper out of them? So aside from your jump, you can hyper out of them. I did see you do one and I was very confused. I was like, I don't know what he did. A reverse dream hyper. How good are these levels that they teach you these techs? Are there tutorials like this shit in Farewell when you get a little cafe with this lovely little song? Does it teach you with a fucking screen like that? You spaced out from it? You did not hear Roblox, Joey. You heard Dream Blocks. Or something. Or Core Blocks. Something to that extent. Just talking Celeste stuff that I only partially understand. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. They're so hard that you have to add another dash button so you can use both hands, otherwise your thumb is too slow. That's funny. That's funny as shit. I mean, I can't imagine how you did that level you did, that you sent me like that clip of. See what I mean when I say hobby? Yeah, I do. You gotta buy a special controller. I don't know, if you're binding a second dash button, that one's crazy. Oh, I finally died like that, huh? Why would I even dash there? See, I can do hypers. Look at me. Not just special control, but special room built for optimal Celeste play. You do have a special custom controller? How? Is it like fucking... I used to have a scuff controller for my Xbox 360 back in the day. Is it like that? Like you custom built it? It's got paddles on the back. You change the sticks. Optimized for Celeste. Ah! Oh, I'm alive. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Dude, it feels bad a little bit that like your death counts get inflated with this stuff. Because it means you can never go back and be like, oh, this is how I did the first time. It's a modern PS4 controllers, completely separated D-pad buttons and clicky mouse-like bumpers and triggers. Huh. Sounds nice. It was a Christmas gift to yourself. There you go. Treat yourself, right? Kind of want to maybe focus for once instead of talk, so hold on. I'm gonna try to make this run. I was just holding up. I didn't hold the left. See what happens when I don't talk? I feel like I have such a great emote idea for when I eventually buy, get more emotes commissioned. And it makes me laugh when I think about it. In the same way that like my throw emote made me laugh when I thought about it. Oh yeah, I mean I was certain. but I was facing the wrong way, or I was like the slightest amount of pixels off. Yeah, I was facing the wrong way. I'm pretty sure if I was just... At least there's one, like, the thing about doing this stuff in Celeste is since the game is already semi-designed to be, like, hard and, like, you know, a death game, I don't care. Like, I could listen to the music on loop for fucking ever. Like, I'm sure other people can't, but it's just, like, it's just background noise at some point. And I also love, like, basically every track in this game. The amount of times I've listened to fucking the B-side of Golden Ridge is... Oh. That song's so good. B is a fun golden as well. Look, I'll think about that when I get past goddamn something else. I think I have one of them done in the second level and maybe one of them done in the third level. But nothing else. I don't want to be quiet. Why did I do that? I want to still be quiet. I'm dumb. That's it. Don't be quiet anymore. You could talk again. I was plugging my phone in. Oh. That room's the worst. I just feel like I have my strat for it. I just feel like I'm not good at getting it consistently. The sad thing is, I know I can do the Crystal Heart room without dying. I was just like, pressure was on and I stressed myself out. And I got anxious and then I just didn't correct. Like I undercorrected. I blew it basically is my excuse. Okay, gamer jumps. Okay. How many levels of custom Celeste require the gamer jump? Is there a lot? Or is it unused tech that people didn't build around? Gamer tech. If you don't like the idea of repeating the same room 100 times and analyzing every possible strat, then you probably won't like the hard goldens. Yeah, I mean, probably not. Do any of the mods use this jump? Do any of the mods use the no stamina wall jump? Is this a common thing that they ask you to do? Oh yes, okay. I wasn't sure. Figured I'd ask. You do platforming with it? Everything is ice. Oh, jeez. Here's something fun to think about. A new mainland Mario Kart hasn't been made since 2014. If you were starting middle school that year, you'd be starting senior in high school this year. Yeah, it's depressing, right? Fuck. I want a new Mario Kart so bad, Joey. Don't get me started. I want new courses. I want new music. I want better graphics. I want new physics. I want it all. I want more characters. That's not true. I don't care about 80% of the characters in the game. You feel like you used to make them every other year-ish? No. They would make like one It was probably like one every 2 or 3. Every 3 years, I think, probably. Because you had Super Mario Kart, and then you had to wait for the N64. Then you had to... Then it was the GBA? Or did you have to wait for the GameCube? Fuck, I don't remember. Then you had either the GBA or the DS. Then you had Wii. So, you know, it's once every generation. And then handhelds. No, Joey, we only accept definitive answers here. Oh! I don't know where this came from, but it's probably because of the dumb joke I just said. But I saw this really funny post on Twitter earlier, or yesterday, of this kid, it must have been like a kindergarten or first grade, like, test, where the question was like, write down 5 words that you can spell correctly. And the genius kid wrote down the words in the question. And the teacher marked them all correct. Which is just like genius. You also think the devs knew about the neutral wall jumping before launch? The tech was truly unintended. The tech that was truly unintended tend to be the really crazy stuff. I know. But I love that the devs built around like the tech that they discovered in the game. I think that's awesome. I mean, they never used the wall jump, but you know, it's an S6 or GBA GameCube, PSP 7. Yeah, exactly. Everything peaked with the 4th game. That's not true. As much as I love Double Dash. Devs of this just brilliant. Oh, absolutely. Maddie did an amazing job, and whoever else worked on it, and of course Lena with the music. Oh. As long as we agree, GameCube and DS Wii are the best 3. You think 8 isn't up there? You wouldn't count 8 as being in the top 3? Oh, my thumb slipped off the. My thumb slipped off the controller. 8 is hella stale. Yeah, but we've had it for fucking like 9 years. It's not that much, but it's only stale for that reason. I think I would have more fun playing 8 than I would playing playing Wii. I can't talk. But that's just me. I never had an affinity for Wii. Everything on the Wii is D-pad up. That's silly. How's about the mask of, oh, you have all these options when viably you have like 4? What do you mean? Are you talking about like competitive? Because if you're talking about like competitive carts, how can you even defend Wii when it's literally just, you better play Funky Kong on the Flame Rider or Daisy on the Flame Rider or else you lose. They have Goldens on modded levels? Oh my god, why? Why would people do that? The ultimate level of mastery of the game. Get the golden berries in levels that weren't even there, made by us. Why would I do? Because Wii has custom tracks and way more chaotic items. Wii has custom tracks because people modded it, no? It didn't come with a custom track builder, did it? Also, what, are you about to defend the Thundercloud, Joey? The first person in history to say that you like the Thundercloud? Oh. I'll admit, the Mega Mushroom That's so unfortunate. My momentum stopped like the frame I peeked over the spikes. I think TC would have been better if it was roulette for first. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. That was so unfortunate. I pressed the button and it was like he died. I was like, how? What? Okay, we'll get there. I'm not angry at the game. I'm chilling. That was just like the most unfortunate position. You've looked at custom Wii stuff for YouTube. I mean, it's cool that it exists, but I don't think that gives props to Wii being a better game just because people modded it. Or have it there for 1-2 laps, then pull it to the middle of the pack. Just last lap hijinks. Yeah, but that's something that Nintendo wouldn't be able to, like, program. Oh yeah, people are great at the game. It's their hobby. You know, you play Celeste, they play Mario Kart Wii. The only difference is that their game has been out since 2009. So they had over a decade to be good at it. Oh! 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 My jump didn't come out. Well, actually, what really happened, I shouldn't make an excuse. I was holding left instead of right. So that's why my jump didn't happen. And then I just panicked and didn't ever correct. I want this berry. I want it with my other goldens in my journal. Oh yeah. Speaking of a fun question, which Nintendo developer would be the worst fit for Mario Kart? Given waning quality, you'd argue Game Freak. Or what other Nintendo devs are, like, what are Nintendo devs? Can you list me some Nintendo devs? Because I don't think I could name you any aside from fucking Nintendo or like Camelot. I don't know what else Camelot makes other than Mario Golf. Intelligent Systems? I don't even know who that is. Dude, who knows? Maybe Game Freak need to make a game that isn't Pokemon to recapture the fire. Oh, they're the Fire Emblem people. Gross. No kidding. That's wild. Been there? Town? Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, not a JRPG. Make a game that is outside, like, you're the only game you've ever made before. Just give it to EA? No, I'd rather just never have a new Mario Kart, probably. Have to pay for fucking Yoshi. Someday I will get this berry into my belly. Oh god. Dude, you know what would be cool? If in the cutscene of, like, the cutscene, you know, the photo of when the strawberry pie is made, I think it'd be cool if you had golden berries or all the golden berries, the pie would look different. If it just had like little golden ones on top or something. I think that would be really cool. It would be stupid, but it would be cool. Something that doesn't matter, but it would be nice. I want to impress my friends even more. Because I impress them by getting them tied with all the berries. But I want to get, like, gold bars on there.
Back. Hopefully this time I don't land on the spikes. I got scared. I got very scared. I didn't jump. I didn't jump. I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't. Dang it. I can get this berry. I can break these cuffs. How did I do that? I actually have no idea. How am I doing that? I'm holding straight up, man. Okay. I think we probably will be ending stream after this berry. I'm looking at it. Oh, okay. Not at all what I meant to do, but it works. When you play this game, Celestial, does your index finger ever start to hurt because you're holding the climb button for so long? Like, how often do you sub it out for, like, your middle finger? Because I do that often enough. You're home. Congrats. Sweaty boy. Yugi boy. We can look. This is not gonna be the run, but it's gonna be the precursor. The precursor legacy, you know, Jack and Daxter. That was my fault. Because that one was totally fine. I just fucked it up. This ain't great, Chief. I lose. That's sad. That was the first time I ever lost like that. I almost kind of saved it. I probably could have, now that I think about it. I probably could have gotten back to the start to get back my stam. Oh, that's not what you want to do. You could save it. You could save it. You could save it. You could save it. Madeline! Oh, gamer. Dude, do I want to be famous? Holy shit. That's 3 in one night. These are some other ones. 1UP Studio, Monolith Soft, MD Cube, Next Level Games, Retro Studios, Camelot Creatures, Genius. Goofeel? Grezzy and Hal. Ugh. Ah! I did it again. I did it again. Oh, good feel. Goofy.
I was like, what'd they make? World of Goo? I don't know what else they could have done. I don't know. Game Freak might be the worst. Monolith Soft might also be really bad. All they've made is open world, sprawling JRPGs. Yoshi's Slimy World. Oh, of course. How could I have forgotten? Came after Touch and Go. It could work to their advantage if they make a mode like Sonic R. As long as it's got Can You Feel the Sunshine or whatever. Can you feel the sunshine? Number one. Oh, hello? A raid by Nova Bun Buns? Hello? How are you all? Thank you very much for the raid of 13. I hope you're doing well. How are you? How are you, Nova? Are you good? Were you just playing Celeste, my friend? Do you have all the golden berries? Are you better than me? Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Oh, this game's great. Even if I've been doing the same thing for an hour and a half. I have no qualms with this. It's one of my favorite games ever. You're playing Hollow Knight. You haven't played Celeste yet. Ah, what brings you over here then? It's just on your list. Hollow Knight also a phenomenal game, just in a different way. It's indeed on our list. Celeste was my first, and then Hollow Knight came later. So we did opposites. Yeah, no worries. How's the Hollow Knight treating you? What are you up to in that game? So I can get a frame of reference for what you're doing. By the way, don't worry about what I'm doing. This isn't important. I'm just a masochist, basically. Pantheon 4. Ah. Are you doing anything crazy with them? Because I beat all Pantheons as well. I just didn't do all bindings. I was gonna, and then I changed my mind. You're at 111%. Hey, congrats. I have thought many times to go back to the Pantheons to try to do all bindings, and I always convince myself it's not worth it. Remember how angry you were when you finally beat the last one? And then I think back to that, and I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't do it. As long as you get the other two endings, you can play with the super nerd stuff on your own. That's fair, that's fair. Thank you for the follow, Much Excite Drift. I think that puts me at 300 followers. Hooray! We crossed a new number. I think that's 300. Let me tab out. Yay! New number. That's happy. That's our celebration. Yay! Thank you so much. What's the story with Hades, by the way? You feel like it's been a bit since we've seen that game? It's been, I haven't turned on my Switch in like 2 weeks, Joey. That's been the stories with Hades. I plan to get back to it eventually when I turn my Switch back on to stream from it. Excite Drift with the raid, thank you. Scoopster Shag with the follow, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm dead. I got all excited. Dude, this is always what feels nice, right? When you play a game you love and like people show up, like that's what always feels better than playing like the new game on the block, right? It always just makes you happier. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Excite Drift. Be well. Thanks for the follow and the raid. It definitely just feels so much better. Because you can try to, like, I think about this a lot. I'm like, what if I just chose to stream X game, which is like big and like, you know, popular? I'm just like, would I enjoy that? Probably not. I don't know what that emote is. I can't even tell. It's a weird lambda, or it's an X. But it's just like, it's not what I want. I don't want to be like the guy who just plays Call of Duty or something. I wanna play like my silly little indie games or whatever games that mean a lot to me. I'm at 301 now. I am. That's thanks to Scoopster Shag. You can feel the attachment of the community if you get a crowd after the games peak. It's true. You love the indie games? Oh, dude, me too. You play a lot of League, but you don't stream it. I used to play a lot of Dota, and when I started streaming, I was like, I would love to stream Dota, but I've kind of grown. Good night to you as well. I've kind of grown out of it, and I've stopped playing Dota at this point, which I think has probably been better for like my mental health. But I still watch it, and I would love to stream Joey with the raid as well. He wanted to join in the club. Thanks, Joey. And I would stream and watch like professional games and just have a good time, but I would not play it. It would be too toxic, or I would get too frustrated. You never got to Dota or any other real MOBA games except for League. Just you wait till you try Pokemon Unite if you have a Nintendo Switch. I haven't played it yet, but I will be playing it at some point. It'll happen, and we'll see how it goes. A friend plays that one. It just came out, so it's like partly the new hotness, but I also, as someone who likes MOBAs, I do want to check it out, even though I think I might not like it. But I've heard from anecdotal evidence that it's quite fun, so who knows? Maybe it's a good time. I do plan to get around to it. Oh my god. All you know is that apparently Wigglytuff's not the best, but also Yunta supremacy. I have no idea how they chose what Pokemon they chose for that game, because I know that you could be Charmander and Bulbasaur and Pikachu, but I haven't ever seen a Squirtle, and I'm like, if they just did my boy dirty like that, I'm gonna be upset. Nova, since you're playing the Hollow Knight, what other types of indie games are you about? I'm just trying to get a read on your taste and see how you would feel about other ones that might be good. Well, oh Joey, don't tell me they killed him. They killed my boy Squirtle. The Squirtle squad is no more. Ugh. We're alive. We're fine. Okay. Calm yourself. Drink some water. Okay. Time to be upset. Squirtles are just random enemies. They're neutral creeps. No. Celeste has controller and keyboard and mouse support, right? Which do I think is better? I would 1000% go on a controller. I can't imagine playing this game on keyboard and mouse. I mean, you can talk to, if Celestial is still in chat, you can ask them. They are much better at this game than I am and have played way more of it. But I can't imagine playing this game on keyboard and mouse. Everyone, I just need to absorb one of my favorite sound clips that give me tingles every time. I'm just gonna blast my audio. Oh god, it gets me every time. I get goosebumps and chills every time that plays. It's so good. I just want that to be like my alarm. You're beginning with Ori, Little Nightmares, Limbo Inside, Hollow Knight, but also played some other stuff. I love a lot of things, just not shooters really, arena shooters. You also did Bioshock games, Evil Within, Visage, Sonoma. Horror is fun too. I don't play a lot of shooters either. The only shooters I've ever streamed and will ever probably stream are Halo, and I need to finish that series next week. I need to play Halo 5, because Halo just means a lot to me. But, yeah, I mean, those are some good names on that list. I've never played Little Nightmares, so I can't speak on it, but Limbo, Inside, both fantastic. Hollow Knight, fantastic. Ori, I need to play the sequel still. That's on my list. But yeah, Celeste is fantastic. They are gems as well. Bioshock I've played, but not on stream, because I don't know if I would. Oh my god, I got them all the Goldens of the first area. He's done it. Look at all those deaths. Oh, okay. I did it. Do I want to even attempt another one? You try to keep playthroughs for stream blind. I feel that. I do feel that. I do that as well for most things, aside from games that like are from my childhood, obviously. If that's the case, though, Nova, I don't, you know, I don't want you to go anywhere. You're more than welcome to stay. But if you do play Celeste, I don't want to spoil too much for you. If this is what you would consider spoilers, why would I do that? So I'm just saying, you know, viewer beware. I don't want to spoil too much of the game. But I am just on my quest to get all the useless collectibles that mean nothing. I think you should do as you feel, and also you still crave Showdown. I mean, there's no Showdown tonight, Joey, but you've seen a lot of Celeste play from other friends, but you haven't paid any attention to the story. Oh, the story is fantastic. I mean, this game means a lot to me. Oh, I'm dumb. I keep doing stupid things. This game means a lot to me because it came at like a really low point in my personal life, and it was one of the only things I played. Oh, somehow I blew that. So, okay, I won't be sharing any of the story, so you'll be clear from that part. If all you've seen is gameplay and you don't care about seeing more of it, by all means, hang around. No, well, I think I can make this, potentially. Oh, what a legend. You really have to also play a game with it called They Bleed Pixels. That sounds so familiar. It sounds... I've definitely heard of this game before. They Bleed Pixels sounds super familiar. So let me quickly... Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the seaside. It's so short. Ah! It looks very Celeste with stabby stab. Gotta love the stabby stab element. How was Perea? Oh, it was fantastic, Joey. That game is just fun. It's just fun. It's just like a feel-good game. We unlocked some more games, some more skins. Ah! It was just a fun time. FTL was also so good. Oh my god, Nova, have you played... Do you like roguelites at all? Because if you like roguelites, I can't recommend FTL enough. Oh, I blew it. Brolites? What? A roguelite. Roguelite. Yeah, there you go. But not spelt that way. Rogue-lite. Or roguelikes, if you want to call them a roguelike. You're not sure what it means. So, I mean, you're not as well versed in the indie sphere as I thought. Oh, unless you call them roguelikes. Did I grow up in the Cita? The city? I did not grow up in the city, but I'm from New York, if that's what you're asking. Roguelike games? Yeah, roguelike games. I'm from New York, so if you think I have like an accent, I probably almost certainly do. Even though Joey loves to call me city boy, I am not a city boy. Is there country in New York? Yeah, there's country in New York. Upstate New York is not the same place. And I live on Long Island, so it's also not like the city. Like if I went out east, oh, I didn't press the button. If I went out east, there's like farms and stuff. City Slicker, yeah, do it up. You can call me that, that's fine. Thanks to the follow, Cuddle Me Purple Cutie, much appreciated. Oh, but yeah, Nova, if you like roguelites, no, I'll read that in a second. I see you said something. Hold on. You haven't played a whole lot of rogue games, but you like them in theory. You used to play a lot of WoW, and your main was a rogue. Oh, they're not. That's not what I would say the definitive features of a roguelike. You're just not rogue-esque. But I like that that's like it's like either like a little kid thought or like a grown-up, like an old person who doesn't know what the term means. You've seen plenty of deer. There are plenty of deer. I have seen a moose, just not in New York State. I don't remember where we were, but I have seen moose before. Some meese. A roguelite or a roguelike usually implies permadeath, where every run is unique, is different, and at the end of it, whether you win or lose, it resets, it all goes back to 0. Sometimes there are permanent unlocks or like stats that you can increase. But for the most part, they a lot of the ones have like full reset. Yeah, it comes off of the game called Road, which was like fucking Atari or something. I don't remember when that game came out. It was before I was even remotely alive. Permadeath. That doesn't sound like a great idea for you. You die a lot. Well, the games are like designed around it. You don't get attached to your character. You get attached to the mechanics. I don't know. You seem to like indie games, so I'm just giving you. I'm just throwing out ideas. But if you don't like games that have permadeath, then don't do it. I just love them. Why did I do this to myself again? I'm not sure you've played anything like this. Any good recommendations? Well, like the big one that everyone seems to know because it kind of made the explosion is The Binding of Isaac, which came out back in like 2011, something like that. It's not my favorite, but it is a great one. FTL is super good, which stands for Faster Than Light. Enter the Gungeon is super good. You just heard about that like yesterday. We are in very different gaming spheres. I was watching that game, playing it day one. It's so funny. I don't know. But a better, if you... it's fine. I don't know. You would look into... I would recommend looking into them. They're some of my favorite indie games. Along with like certain puzzle games or platformers. Try Allura, it's free and it's one of the most extensive hardcore RPGs. You will, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I love spreading indie games to people because they don't always get a lot of attention, so I love sharing them. If you like platformers, I can give you a platforming roguelike that I adore. It's one of my favorite games ever as well. You like a lot of stuff, but still exploring. Yeah, that's fair. I'm always hesitant to offer people to look into Spelunky because it's, again, I love the game, but they're hard and very unforgiving, but they're platformers and I live for them. Oh, I jumped too hard. You recently played Fran Bow and Little Misfortune. You were so pleasantly surprised. Fran Bow I watched years ago whenever it like first came out. That game was very good. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. You seem to like darker games quite a bit, which I can respect. But I don't know how many dark undertone games. So much reading. Darkest Dungeon, I wouldn't recommend many people play Darkest Dungeon. I haven't even played it because that game is kind of wild. Ah, you like Twisted Stories for sure. It's good stuff. Have you ever played, this is like an indie gem to me, an indie darling from like a decade ago. Have you ever played or heard of Braid? B-R-A-I-D. Braid. Braid. B-R-A-I-D. Oh, you just fucked it up. I can't say you have. Oh, it's a puzzle platformer. It's maybe my favorite puzzle platformer ever. It's very close. It's super good. Card games are big old lame. You don't like card games? What's wrong with card games? I mean, Braid is not a card game, but... Oh, I dashed by mistake. Children's card game. I draw. I held the wrong button. Braid's predecessor was a card game. Yeah, but I'm not talking about its predecessor. I'm talking about Braid. I also wasn't talking about its sequel, The Witness, which is not a sequel, but it's a successor. All very different games, but I mentioned one. No one's at my door. It's the game. Ah, I keep choking. I have not. I have not. It's not something I would do, though it would fit in with some people in my neighborhood for sure. Oh. Dude, I could get this berry. This is one I can absolutely do. I've already come so close. Why would I do this to myself? Oh, I blew it. Ooh. I'm trying to think of if I want to try to get this B-side tonight as well. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Darn. Oh! The worst. When you just completely miss everything. Joey, by the way, what runs did you have to submit for? Like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Tetris? Binding of Isaac game looks creepy AF. I wouldn't say creepy. You could call it gross. I think gross is a term that would work. But you say you like Twisted Stories, so... I mean, you would probably enjoy this story. Yeah, Joey, I know. That's why I said. I used the wrong term, but I knew what you meant. Or I hope you knew what I meant. Ah! That's why I said Mario Party or Tetris. Lots of DLC. There has been a lot of DLC. The game has been out for like a decade, so... But the game is now quote-unquote complete, so there should be nothing else. And the last DLC was insane. It was super good. Oh, I hit the spikes. I was wondering doing this for Kid Icarus. What? Really? Joey, someone's gonna take your crown. Good thing I'm saving up all my points to make you play through Kid Icarus again. Here's the real question about that type of reward, right? If someone makes you speedrun Kid Icarus, what are the parameters? Does it have to be a good run? Do you just have to have the timer going? It's still 10 minutes off your record. Oh, get fucked. Denied. No. You'd say complete the run with a decent time, considering the amount of points it takes. That's fair. I just wasn't sure if you were like, yeah, there's a timer on in the background, I'm playing the game. Isn't Kid Icarus speedrun it tied at like 500 people? Definitely not. Maybe the OG for all I know, but not Kid Icarus Uprising. Joey holds the world record, so I mean he would know. I guess I wouldn't know. Oh, I didn't jump. Bad. Bad play. That's yours alone for 90%. And all gold levels. All gold laurels. Resting on your laurels, I see. Oh, blew it. As I think you have every right to, Joe, since you are uncontested the best at it. Can't be bothered to watch 4.5 hours of footage. Oh, I blew it. So you guys that are battling for Necrodancer records currently, there's 500 people who are trying. Have I played Necrodancer? I have played Necrodancer. It's a good time. I also played Cadence of Hyrule, which I liked. I liked probably more just because I like the music more, I think, because I'm a Zelda nut. If you can recognize some of the posters behind me, the Prince. Oh boy, I'm just gonna die. Makes a lot of weird mistakes. He can very easily get within 5 if he gets a good run going. Ah. The one thing that Necrodancer has over Cadence of Hyrule is that you can use your own music in it, which is awesome. But I don't know if I even ever like finished Necrodancer. I got pretty far and then I was like, I don't know. Kind of had my fill of like that type of rhythm game. I messed up. No, it is not. It is not. Maybe he did one of the B-side songs, but Lena Raine is the composer for Celeste. If you're saying this song is written by him, that's fine. By Danny or whatever his name was. I'm pretty sure Lena Raine did all the music for this game, except for the B-sides. The B-sides were like fans or, you know, other people that they had do it. I keep messing up. You finished the base game, but just got the DLC for it. There's so much more stuff now. There's DLC for Necrodancer? I don't know if I ever had that. I did not know that. That was very close to me choking that one. I choked again! Necrodancer adds like twice 2x to the game. That's crazy. It's called Amplified. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, I'm all for it. It's a good game. I'm always happy when a good game gets more support. Oh, I'm choking. Oh, Nova, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. The other ones? What other ones showing? Oh, Tetris, yeah. And one for you're a mod on Super Mario Party? Why? You don't even like that game. Oh, you gotta get some homework done, so I have to lurk a tiny bit? No problem. You're more than welcome to lurk. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much again for the raid. It means a lot. You were already a mod for Mario Party DS that needed mods. You said if you need me, but I'm a last resort, and apparently we were. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. I'm blowing it! At the very least, I can be satisfied that I got one golden berry tonight. And I can hang my hat on that I made progress. But I'm pretty sure I can do this one. I just need to not choke the last screen like I've been. Oh, this is not where you want to be. Also, they fucked up the shovel and the bomb. Chester's unplayable. Are you talking about Necrodancer? I don't know what you're talking about. IMO 2C is the easiest seaside golden berry by a long shot. I mean, I don't know. It's it doesn't seem hard, but I already have one C, so I guess I have nothing really to judge it on because I already have the other one. How are you doing, by the way, Weister? Oh. Hope you're doing well this evening or morning or whatever time it is. Lurking while you grind ILs and Portal 2. Oh, damn. Alright, best of luck to you with those. I know Portal speedrun stuff. Well, Portal 1 I know is wild. I don't know what Portal 2 is like, because I don't know how many out-of-bounds things may or may not be there. I didn't hold left. Your Portal 2 had a great time. Portal 3 when? Never, but, you know, that's okay. Is less wild in most ways? I would think so. I would think the game is more concrete. Fuck. I think I'm okay at these levels, Farty. I think if you watch someone who's like actually like really good at this game, that you know, it's kind of night and day. I think maybe I'm an above average player, but I also have no idea. Nah. You haven't. I appreciate the compliment, but you haven't seen the real stuff. Oh, he's done it. You're good for someone who's not good at the game. I didn't say I'm not good at the game. I'm just saying I don't compete with like the really good people. I just need this for 1 second though. It's uncontested every time. It gives me fucking goosebumps. It's so good. Yeah, we'll just like double that death counter, no worries. All right. I guess we'll try this as well for a little while. I'm pretty happy though. That's 2. Nowhere near as perfected every single time, but I have my moments. Oh, I mean, I agree. I have my moments. I think that that's true. But I think when you play Celeste right, it always looks good, right? And I just think like I feel like I'm naturally good at platformers, so you know, if it shows, that's good, I guess, or it's what I would hope. Oh, someone's on Steam. Oh, I blew it. Do I ever watch Dueler? He gets every single level, every single perfect, every single time. Always, every time. That's impossible. I do not even know who that is. Are they just like someone in general, or are they someone in the Celeste community? Because I do not know this Dueler character. But they sound like a fucking insane like player. Or someone who's just more stubborn than I am. What's impossible? Did they all make the cut, Joey? Oh, I was too close. They all made the cut. He streams 4 to 8 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, I'm usually asleep. So I do not know this person. I'm usually asleep at that point. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. Never mind, we're fine. Caw. I still would love to learn how to properly speedrun this game. I think it would be very fun. I'm just intimidated to, like, try. That's such a nice sound. I thought I died there. I thought I choked it. I wanted to take like a moment for myself here, but I guess we're just in. Oh, I didn't. I forgot. I forgot that I would have to move off that. If I can pull a 3rd golden berry off though, this stream, that would be super nice. It would also finish out two chapters, which would be really cool. I'm trying to, like, I don't know why I'm even messing with it. I shouldn't try to do tech that I don't know how to do, but I'm really curious about it. I think I can get this one though. I do. I'm gonna have to relearn all the rooms with her, but I do think I can do this. That was very close to me just eating it. I didn't get the jump. Can I stop ringing doorbells? I actually can't. It's actually impossible. I have to. I don't know why. I think you could probably hold on. I have to try. You totally can. For no reason, but it just feels cool. Ah! Dude, hypers are fun. I don't know why I just did that one. But hypers are fun. I'm so glad that this was like my first stream game. Because it's so fucking sick. I could have played so many other things. But I chose Celeste. I don't know why I jumped. I could have easily, potentially hit spikes there. I keep so bad. How am I choking on that? Call. Ah! I'm fine. Itchy eyeball is very real right now. Oh gosh. Okay, the itchiness has subsided for the moment. Hate me and itchy eye? Oh dude, it's unbelievable. Because you can't get all up in there to scratch it. You just have to rub it. Dude, what if you could scratch your eye? Like without damaging it or anything? I feel like it would weird me out, but maybe it would only weird us out because it would be different, you know? I thought it makes you queasy. See, but what if it only makes you queasy because we can't, and like all we know is that it hurts? Because I mean, it makes me uncomfortable when like if I ever watch like a girl or a guy or whoever, so a person put on like makeup and put on fucking eyeliner or whatever the heck it is, like, you know, like that makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, oh god, oh, you're gonna poke your eye out. Like, I don't want to watch it. It's one of those things, right? If someone unknowingly like approaches your eyes, I feel like that's one of the spots you get most defensive about. Or at least it's one of the spots I get most defensive about. Not as bad as contacts. Contacts weird me out. I have a friend who has to put in contacts at times, and I'm like, he just does it so nonchalantly, and I'm just like, ugh. Oh. I don't know. I think I could put on a contact, but I don't think I could take off contacts. Like right now. Sure, I'd have to learn. But like, I don't know how you take a contact off. I barely know how you put one on. You don't want contacts or reason just to change your eye color to be cool. But the thought of putting something in your eye freaks you out. For real, it's a real thing. It's just like, it's like visceral. It's built in us. Do you think if you can't feel, right? If someone has no like sensation, what do you think would, oh god. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I was in a weird spot. What do you think would, like, I'm trying to think if something would make them uncomfortable in the same way. I'm sure going for the eye would still be like, ah, like, cause, you know, that's your eye. And it's like scary that something approaches your face so fast. But like, you think because they can't feel, if someone like tried to tickle them, they would get like defensive and like really uncomfortable? Because like since if someone tries to tickle me, I start like laughing, obviously, because like I'm gonna get tickled. Depends on how strong the mindset is. Okay, ninja, that's a weak mindset. I'm kidding, obviously. Oh, I was itching my arm. No fair. Joey, have you been keeping up with the Marble Olympics so far, even though we're only like 3 events in? Oh, so bad. You have. What the fuck are the rest of your races doing in events 3? I don't know, man. I was just happy that after 2 events of shit in the bed, my crazy cat's eyes pulled it out in the 5-meter dash or whatever the heck it is. Because after the first 2, I was like, alright, here we go. Another year. I think it's really funny and kind of sad that I don't watch the real Olympics, but I watch these people race marbles. I'm dumb. Like, it's just stupid. It's just really funny to me. I think there's something more compelling to me about they're not being humans than just being inanimate, personified objects. And it's so wholesome. Not as bad as the Oceanics, at least. It's true. It is weird not seeing them compete, right? They just missed out. Or did the Rangers miss out? The Oceanics did, right? It's a real childhood fascination. Fascination. Like imagining. Yeah, imagination turned. It is. It's very funny though. I love it. I'm very glad you like sent it to me one day. I don't know why you were like, you gotta watch this to like me and Parker or someone else, but I'm glad you sent it. Just wanted to affect fate. He did, somehow. I tried to... I fucked it up. I tried to go diagonal down, but I was standing on a block, so it just did that. I tried to jump, but it moved into me. I need to figure out... I need to figure out a better way for that room. Because I don't like that route. It's making me uncomfortable. That was a little close. Yeah, I'm excited for more. Every day I'm like, when was the last one? When did it come out? Because they're like 3 days apart, and I never remember. But I did also binge today. I binged the entirety of Marbula 1, Season 2. That was a good time. Oh! I'm alive! What a juke. I know who didn't have a good time. Yeah, I do. Unless we're not thinking of the same people. What are you thinking of? The Young's there either. It's true. It did not. I'm kind of shocked that I made that work. You know who did have a good time? Me and the crazy cat's eyes. How do I? Ah, there we go. Dude, my boy is decimated, and I was so fucking happy. Oh, hello. I just wanted to chill for 1 second. But yeah, they won with a race to spare. I was so happy. Okay. I'm bad. I'm so bad. Top 22 T99, by the way. Hold up. All right, good luck. 14. All right, good luck. I wish you the best. I just blew my best run so far, so I hope you better luck than me. There's something so hypnotizing about this level song. I mean, I know exactly what it is. It's the fucking ding, dong, ding. Like, it's like mesmerizing. It turns my brain off. I was holding up. My bad. Again, just how simple the human mind is. Just like a ticking clock in the background. Even though I know it's not a clock, but you get my drift. You're picking up what I'm putting down, hopefully. I thought I fucked that up. I think I'll probably play for a couple more, like maybe 10 more minutes or so. And then I'm probably going to call it because it'll be like 4:15 in the morning. That was very close. I was very scared to do that, but it worked. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're good. We're alive. Shake it out. Shake it out for a sec. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You gotta dash straight down. That's okay. Progress is progress. And progress is good gress. Alright. I don't know how far along I was. That's the one thing. It's one of the things when you're like, I don't know, I don't remember how much was left after that. And there's no way to tell. Yeah. Boom 1. Congratulations, sir. Enjoy your, you know, 100th victory. I don't remember how many you have. I don't think I ever knew. But you won, and that's good. 3 or 5 KOs were top 10. I feel like you do that a lot. Whereas my KOs are some of the most inconsistent things of my Tetris 99, but so is my play in general. It's very inconsistent. I'm the wild card in Tetris. Probably. I kind of like this path. This is a good route. I hit the spikes. How did I hit the spikes in the tunnel? What? How did I do that? I'm amazing. I didn't know that was possible, but now I know exactly what happened. This is, look, I really do feel like I am capable with this one. I think I could pull it out. I think I could just pull it out with a random one. While you're looking at it, you gotta give Super Rush one thing. It loads incredibly quick. It does load very fast. That's true. Why are you playing Mario Golf now? Fuck, I didn't jump. Where'd that come from? You're just trying to style on people in Tetris and then Mario Golf? Exactly. Yeah. So you get confidence back after today? Fair enough. Just go beat some 10-year-olds playing Mario Golf. That's a real question. Who do you think bought Mario Golf? Like kids? Or do you think like all of us nostalgic adults were like, ah yeah, I've been waiting for this for 10 years, Nintendo. It's a question I think about. I'm like, who's this game really for? I mean, the way it's built, it's made for children. But who was more excited? I feel like the adults probably wanted it way more. You'd say 80-20? You feel like kids aren't too interested in golf. Wait, are too interested or aren't? Did you mistype, Joey? I feel like you mistyped. You don't feel like kids are too interested. I can't read. So yeah, never mind. I'm just dumb. Don't worry. I'm stupid. I figured it out. I'm the dumb one. Which is pretty standard. It's true, I was the one involved. Okay, I just missed. Just felt like missing that one for a little bit. Oh god, I got scared. Okay, we're good. Haha. Definitely didn't poop my pants. Okay, so apparently you've awakened for golf today too. Hole in one, turn one. Hole in one. Sorry, get out of here. Get out of my lobby, kids. I'm too good. So up, right, down immediately, adjust. Oh, I choked. I think I have a couple more tries. You're doing rookie course in this lobby. Landed 2 feet from the hole in hole one. Nice. Are you using Daisy or you're me? Probably Daisy. I don't know. Maybe you want to fucking, like, bomb it across the world. You're me Aunt Ella, or whatever you named her in your GBA file. Ellen. That's true. But none of the Mario Golf characters in Super Rush will be that good because it's not that kind of game. Unless you really play and then your me gets insane. Alright, actually, what a nice little free ball that was. Alright, me. Oh, James, you're dumb. You have to jump out of that. You miss the days when your super backspin would just fly off the green. Oh, dude, I wish it was stronger too. I wish it was stronger too. It's a little lame. I will agree. I want to overshoot the hole and have it roll back into it. That was weird. Love those chip and shots. Yeah, man. I saw a video today that was on like the Super Mario Odyssey, like a speedrunner channel, but instead it was like it was with Alpha Rad, Small Ant, and you know what I don't love? Slash Tones. No, I don't. But it had four content creators on it, and they were just letting the AI play the game for $10,000, and I was like, I wish. And Alpharad was like, the only reason I watched it probably was because Alpharad and Small Ant were on it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. This. Should I watch this now? I guess I'll watch it. Why not? Is it like a long clip? I hope it's a tiny clip. Oh,
are you kidding?
That was great. That was a sick shot, Joey. What a pin shot. That's very funny. You hit it too hard. You bounced right off. But it would piss me off as well, so. Ah! Alright, I'm thinking at 4:20, which is in 4 minutes. So like I have 2 good runs left probably. You know what? Actually, I'll limit myself to 5 runs, regardless of how long or short. So this is run 1. I'll do 5 more. And there's still several rooms that we haven't even gotten to yet. Or at least one long one. Oh, someone's playing Counter-Strike. See, this is why I hate window capture. Because normally that shit doesn't pop up on stream. I don't know what happened to my OBS or something tonight. But Joey, at least this much, it was an excellent shot. The game wouldn't lie to you. It was also really funny because I watched a group of YouTubers play Mario Golf the other day, and they're like the complete opposite of us, Joey, where they were like, why weren't we playing Battle Golf the whole time? This is so fun. And me and you were like, we just want the most honest golf experience, please. Thank you. But I think there are people who didn't have the game. Feels too samey. I agree. I feel like there's an optimal route, and I feel like if you find the optimal route, what's the point? I am shocked I first tried that. All right, so we go up, we go left, we jump, we go all the way around, we come down, we go. Okay. Oh, fucking Christ. Alright, well, 4 more runs. That's my best one so far. Holes should literally be able to appear anywhere outside of the out of bounds area and not the same. Yeah, well, it's 9-ish spots, Joey. There's only 9 holes. Or 8 holes, actually. I don't know. There might only be 8. No, there's got to... No, you're right. There's got to be like 11. Because if you could play it with 4 people, winner gets 3, so imagine everyone is 2. No, maybe there is 9. Maybe there's 9. Maybe I'm right. But yeah, they should be able to spawn anywhere. But Nintendo doesn't know how to do random generations, so good luck. Oh! Alright, well, 3 more. I don't think we're gonna get this one tonight. I'm gonna just make a bold claim there. I think we'll be sitting on 2. You know, I'm pretty happy. We should figure out a group for Superstars when it drops. I don't want to say wait for me because I have school again. So, you know, I would love to play, but I don't want to be like I'm committed. Not saying release night. That's fair. You might want to play a release night. Look, if it's got Deep Blooper C, I'll play a game against the computers for myself. I just want that song. Do 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 do. It's the best song of any board ever. I stand by it. You can't show me a better song, even though it's definitely not going to be on that game. But if it is, I'll be beyond excited for my Deep Blooper C. So Mommy Squid can move me to the other side of the map. You tell me right now if you could play release night, the odds are no. A Wednesday? But Nintendo releases shit on the weirdest days, man, I swear. I mean, a Wednesday is possible for me as well. I expected it to release on Friday, because that's when I feel like Nintendo usually releases games for some reason. Which I might be wrong, but that's just my brain. Glad we're on the same boat. Am I wrong? Do they not normally release on Friday? I feel like that's the normal Nintendo routine. Most things, including music, video games, release on Friday. Tracking weekends. That's not true. A lot of video games release on Tuesday. Alright, let me see here. We go right, we jump, we get off the wall, we do it, we go left, we go right, we go left, we go up, we go down. From here, what's going to happen? So that's going to open, so we can hop on that, so we can go diagonal up left. From there, we grab the wall. We dash back right through the hair. We grab the wall, we dash across, we climb, we grab the crystal, we diagonal up, left, and then... Alright, sure, let's fucking do it, dude. It's always one of my favorite things in this game is that I did it. You can't die in this stage. Okay, let's reset. Let's reset. I'm so happy. Oh, well, that's a choke. I'm choking, I'm choking, I'm choking. I know how to do this smart. Well, if you're not an idiot. I'm choking. He says he knows how to do it, proceeds to fail doing it like 4 times. Let's go! Oh, I get to hear it one more time. One more time just for me. Ooh. I'm so ready. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I wish I knew how to make those fucking sounds off my keyboard. I would play that all the time. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I got three gold berries in one night. I'm proud of myself. Look at that. I finished chapter 1 and 2. Yay. Well, we'll see where we go from here. There's still, you know, 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15. Wait. Yeah, 15. That's nothing. 18. Yeah, there's still 19 golden berries if I'm feeling fucking outrageous. But I'm so proud of myself. Look at me. That was fun. I had a great time. Well, this was lovely. I don't have all the chapter 1 golden berries. Which one am I missing, Suriran? Please show up and tell me. Which one am I missing? If you're telling me there's another winged berry, I'm gonna lose my shit. I do have it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do have it. No, I got it. I remember vividly going through the winged berry for this stage because you had to do the nonsense that was, let me just get to some of the fucking areas. You have to do this shit and like all over the place. You have to jump off of spikes. I feel like it was a lot of nonsense, and I did it, and I have no regrets, but I'm glad I did it. Suravan, I hope you're well. I don't know how long you've been here, but if you've been lurking for a while at work, I hope you've been good, friend. Always happy to see you stop by in your early mornings, or my early morning. I don't know, whatever. You know how it is. It's 4:30 in the morning for me. It's like 9 o'clock for you or something. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself. 3 golden berries. I'm excited. Next time we eventually do this again, I remember never doing these. I tried them all, I think, and I think I sucked. But who knows? Maybe I'm a better gamer now. Could be true. Could be the case. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there because it's almost been close-ish to a 7-hour stream, and that's a bit much. So I'm going to go to sleep. I hope you all have a good rest of your night or morning or day or whatever it is, and I appreciate everyone coming by and the 2 raids, or like 5 raids if you want to count everyone, but there were 2 raids tonight, one from Nova and one from Life's a Burrito. Appreciate both of those a lot, and all the follows. We hit 303 tonight. That's really exciting. And if you want to join the Discord to be notified of what's going on with streams, by all means, go for it. Otherwise, I don't know if there'll be a stream tomorrow. I will let you all know when I know. Yeah, have a good rest of your time, everyone. See you later.